before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. To the left side, to Godwin.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Mayfield to throw. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On second down, Baker. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
Baker to throw. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Bucs cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, it's off to Chicago. Check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they lead that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Rome Odunze, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. The Dolphins seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. In the first half, we saw a solid outing by the quarterback, J.J. McCarthy. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense for the first half of the season. You can see it there. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. First and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On play action, here's McCarthy. We'll get this complete. It's Addison again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Baker gonna hand it to White. Not much there, maybe a yard. One of the tight ends motions right. Here's Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bucs are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Buccaneers 17. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 18 yards on that one, and a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is...
Bowles disagrees with that call, and he's thrown the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out and will also cost them a timeout. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the Bucs' 42-yard line.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now a handoff to Pollard. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And third down coming up.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. To the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Dallas Turner on the stop. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Third down, 3 to go. On third down, it's White. And this will be a Bucs first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
The 41, an 8-yard pickup. First down, Buccaneers.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Still second down.
The give to White. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. They'll give him 6 on that play.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
3rd and 9. That's Palmer, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
There's still a long way to go here, but in the second half, when you can defend this lead, man, pass rushers come to play. This is where you can close it out, pin your ears back, go get the quarterback, and after that last sack bringing up 4th down, this offense has to decide, is this a risk they're willing to take by staying on the field?
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Pollard. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Again, brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drop play. Here comes Pollard. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
A couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Running here, it's Pollard. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle by Elijah Kinsey. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That is brought in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Now this, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Play action now. It's McCarthy. No chance at all. He'll go down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Mayfield. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st down, it's White. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They go play action with Mayfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Pollard. And he'll get to about the 15, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Now Mayfield. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 7th and 9 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. This one caught left side by Evans. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Here's 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Now he takes off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a give up the middle with White.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go. Mayfield. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at them has been successful, He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. A give to Pollard, running right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Pollard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. On the give, it's Pollard. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Joe Tryon Shoyinka maneuvering in there to bring his man down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so